Good morning, people.
Turn that down.
I just landed in your town.
Happy Easter. This is hashtag just saying.
I'm muted.
You're not muted. You shouldn't be.
Hi.
I am.
Hi.
Hello.
There I am.
No, you're not muted.
Okay.
I was.
There we go. Now I can hear it.
I could hear
There's
you.
that top button.
I don't know.
Sean, stop that. You're on. I don't know what to tell you.
Weird. Is it this?
Is your check
No.
your mic wire.
Hello.
There it
It's
goes.
like in and out.
Yeah.
Is the switch on? Don't mind us.
It wasn't happening earlier.
We'll be with you in a minute.
All right. And we're back.
Yeah. We never left. If you're new, if you know, this is hashtag just saying.
The podcast.
So
The
quick.
weekly podcast.
Yeah, well, yeah. Quick reminder to like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend, tell an enemy.
Tell somebody.
Yeah, you can watch First 40 here on the YouTubes, listen to the entire show where streaming things stream.
Yes.
You can watch the pre-show banter on TikTok, and you can watch, when I remember to post it on Tuesday, the Trivia Tuesday, and I'm watching him pray to his mic.
Hello.
You're getting sound waves. I don't know what else to tell you. I have you.
Speaking of
Speaking of
sound
waves.
I have you like all the way up.
Weird. All right, there we go.
All
There we go. Whatever happened now, that's better.
right. We're good.
Alrighty then.
I guess.
Sorry for the mics. How's everybody?
Let me tell you what I did today. Let me tell you what bonehead thing I did today. Yeah.
Oh, was it a pin in it? Starting with the pins already?
I wish there was a pin.
All right.
So I got up early.
Boo.
Yeah, and I got myself ready and I logged into work.
All right.
And I began work about let's say 7:40 this morning.
Yeah.
Worked my whole shift.
As one does.
As they make me do. So at the end of the day, I went to go because we have a computer program we log in and out.
Okay. Like a time clock?
Yeah.
All right.
So I went and I logged into the time clock and I went to go log out. And I hit the log out. And what had actually happened is I logged myself in. Because apparently this morning when I logged in, I didn't log in.
Really?
Yeah. So I logged in to work at 5 o'clock tonight.
Wow.
Thanks for working for free.
Yeah, I was like, are you shitting me? So I had
Volunteer
to...
work.
Yeah. So I had to email my boss and say, this is when I started working.
This is when I stopped.
And this is when I stopped. And I need you to please fix it. And the thing about, like, so when I logged out /in.
Yeah. Doesn't give you like confirmation? Like you are
Well,
not logged in?
no, when I hit the button,
Yeah.
it said, oh, you know, time in. And I was like, wait a minute, that should say out. That's
No, but
not...
when you clocked in at 7:40, didn't it like give you like a notification?
Apparently, I never actually clocked in.
Wow.
So I just said, I'm working for nothing today.
Peanuts.
So I
We'll
hope they
send you a
fix
gift
it.
card.
So yeah. So I hope they fix it. Because
That's like what, 9 hours, right?
yeah, it was like nine something.
Damn. That's a lot of money.
And I'm working tomorrow. I know.
But not Sunday, because Sunday's a holiday. Sunday's God's day.
There's always, I mean,
And Monday's a runner's day.
if I texted my boss and said I'd really like to log in Sunday morning, they would probably let me. They don't care.
Probably.
They're like,
I think they would.
I'm in between Easter egg hunts and I got to log in.
I'm in between egg hunts. I got a pocket full of jelly beans, but I'm logging to work for a little bit.
Jelly bellies.
Oh, the jelly bellies are the best jelly beans.
Yeah.
They're the only jelly beans worth a damn. You ever play that?
Ever get the prank ones?
I was gonna say, you ever play that what
Tastes
is it?
like a skunk.
The Bean Boozled one. Like it's like
I
a
never
game.
have, but I seen people do it. They're like,
Oh.
it's like the look on their face, like, oh, they got the wrong one.
Because you can get one that tastes like toothpaste, and one that
That's not
tastes
too
like
bad.
one that tastes like vomit.
How do you know what vomit tastes like?
It's not those ones are kind
Whose
of.
vomit is this?
This one that tastes like old milk
Oh,
is one that tastes like cut grass.
skunk.
The cut grass one actually isn't that bad because it has a little bit of a mint aftertaste to it. So you're like, oh, this
Crickets.
this is not pleasant, but not awful.
Strawberry. I don't think that's strawberry.
Anyway,
Rotten eggs. Like, oh.
Yeah. It's not. That's not a fun game.
You have been bamboozled.
Bean Boozled.
Bean boozled. That's what you doing for Easter? Staying home, traveling.
I think I'm going to my nephew's. I think.
Okay.
I guess. I think I said I would go, so I think I'm.
I think I did.
I think I'm committed.
Well, are you bringing something, or it's like someone else like?
I'm bringing a vibe.
You bring. Kind of vibe you bringing, Tara?
I haven't decided on that yet.
Huh? Now, what's the Easter dinner usually like? Not turkey, I know that.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah. And this is why I was like,
lamb, right?
I have no idea. Because my nephew and his wife, as of last Sunday, had still not figured out their menu for this week. Because they are last minute people.
Wouldn't it be your niece-in-law?
I don't know. I just call him I just call her my nephew's wife. I don't know what else to say. So
Just curious.
she was kicking around things for the menu that I would not touch ever.
Such as?
Well, it was like seafood stuff and like rabbit.
Rabbit.
Stuff, yeah.
Well, it is Easter.
And I was like, so I was sitting there going, well, I mean,
you hit the eggs, now we're gonna eat them.
if you're gonna cook something I don't eat, at that point, there's no point in me going because I'm gonna leave hungry.
Well, you can Jake bring a stovetop.
And then- Jay brought his stovetop.
That's right.
Jeez.
Might want to suggest that.
He had the day off today. I was
Did he?
jealous. Yes.
Lucky.
Said, how the heck do you get Good Friday? And he said, well, next year, I think they're getting, I don't know if they're getting rid of the Good Friday, but he's also getting Juneteenth. And I went, well, because I get Juneteenth. And I was like, well, I still get that one until they decide that we shouldn't be having it anymore.
President's Day.
Ugh. And I was like, man, you can't keep getting all the holidays. That's not fair.
Some schools are off today. Some schools are at a half a day. They're on vacation next week.
Yep.
Ugh. So he had the day off, but he had a doctor's appointment.
Ooh.
So he had to.
Yeah, he got it before you.
He did. I was so angry. I'm sorry. So I said last night, I said, what time are you getting up for your doctor appointment? And he said, I don't know. He said, it's not until...
Just wake up whenever we...
Yeah, he said, it's not until like 8:45. He said, so...
I gotta get up early.
I think I get up at like...
Drive there.
I think I can get away with getting up at like 7:30. I said, whatever, because he moves really slow in the morning.
Yeah.
So I said, well, you might want to think about 7. And then I was teasing him because he has this thing now where he doesn't really sleep past 6 o'clock in the morning.
Damn.
Like even on like the weekend.
Yeah.
So he had today off.
Mine's like 7, 8 o'clock. I'm like, damn it, I gotta get up.
Yeah, he had today off. Don't you know he was up at 6?
Damn.
Wow.
And I have like a crummy shoulder. And my shoulder woke me up because I was laying on it. So I was getting like pain all down my thing. So I was like, ugh. So, so I look over and he's awake, scrolling on his phone. And I said, "How long are you been awake?" He goes, and this was at like, I don't know, it was almost 6:30. He goes, "I've been awake since 6." And I said, "Oh,
Damn it.
I said, "You are slowly becoming my granddad." And he goes, "What do you mean?" And I said, "Older people who just, they get up early because
Early bird special. What's that, like 3 o'clock?
you just get up early."
For dinner at 3 o'clock? Who does dinner at 3?
I do. I do dinner at 3. I'm happy to do dinner at 3.
That's a late lunch.
I got to go to bed early. That's why you do dinner at 3, so you can go to bed at 6.
What's next? You guys sleep in separate beds?
No,
Who did that?
actually, if I get
Wasn't
away
that
with
a TV
that.
show that people did that?
All the
Like
older TV
yeah,
shows, like
separate beds.
Dick Van Dyke and all the older shows, like separate
Got the Jimmy
beds.
legs.
Yeah. I would do that. Are you kidding? When he used to snore, I begged to sleep in a separate room.
I Love Lucy.
Yeah.
I got some splaining to do.
So he went to the doctor and he came home so happy. And I said,
From the doctor?
and I said, "You look awful happy
Did
for
they
somebody."
pay him?
I said, "You look awful happy if somebody went to the doctor."
You sing Moon River?
And he goes, "No.
He's
And he
not
goes,
that old yet.
"It was a good visit."
All
And I
right.
said, "Okay." And apparently the guy wants to, because he's on a CPAP machine for his sleep apnea.
Nice.
So he goes, "They want to send me on another sleep study." And I said, "Well, they should, because I think your machine needs to be adjusted." And he goes, "I told the doctor about how I used to keep you up snoring." I said, "Yeah, I told the doctor about how you used to keep me up snoring."
Talking about doctor-patient confidentiality.
Oh, there's none of that. There's none of that. We have the same doctor.
Ah.
So he snitches on me.
What a rat.
And he's like, he went in there today, and he goes, "Oh, because there's I was on a medication, and I'm no longer on it, and there's a different medication that I'd like to go on." And he starts going on and on to him about, "Well, Tara's just going to do this, and she's going to talk to this about you, with you, and stuff like that." I said, "Why don't you let me see him?" I said, "At this point, I'm having the appointment vicariously through you."
Minus copay.
Yeah. Get away with that. Shoot.
That's nice.
I know what you're going to say. Here's
I
the
know.
prescription.
So,
Yes.
how was everybody else's week? Did we all work for free like I did today? Or?
I did not work for free.
I worked by myself from 1 to 4.
Did you?
Sean's so salty.
Sorry, Sean.
The deal we got from our captain was
Yeah.
we can all leave at 1, but one person has to stay and keep the window open until 4.
Mm-hmm.
That was you.
Yes.
Mm.
It was me and, well, I was going to say 3 others, but one of them leaves at 3 anyway. Recently, me and the other 2, we worked out the schedule so that 2 out of 3 weeks from here all the way up to August at the moment, on Fridays, 2 people are going to be leaving at 3, and then the other one stays till 4.
Mm-hmm.
So we just rotate, and we all get out early on Fridays, and I can start getting here a little earlier.
Rotating end up on you this week.
And
Turn around.
Originally, we were starting that thing today. So when I made the schedule, I had to start with 2 certain dates for me ahead of time and work backwards.
Mm-hmm.
So it worked out that they had today to leave at 3. But I figured if I have one of them stay until 4 and I leave at 1, then I feel like I'm robbing them of their leave at 3 thing.
Mm.
But the good part of the deal is, yeah, I had 1 to 4 by myself.
Mm-hmm.
But now, at any point next week, I can leave at 1 o'clock, and they gotta stay.
Any day?
Well, that'll teach them.
Unless you're going to pick Friday.
No, I'm gonna probably wait until like Wednesday or Thursday to do it.
Okay.
Next Friday is when I start. I get my 2 weeks.
Mm.
2 weeks. So next Friday, I get to leave at 3.
Nice.
Nice.
Get to leave at 3 the week after, but we won't be having a show.
Right.
Think you're going away, right?
Yeah. We
Ah.
bought the tickets yesterday.
Ah.
So I have to go. I have to go to England
Again.
to put money on the meter so that I'll have electricity on the house, so that I can have the electric company go in and take us off the meter.
The electric company.
How's that?
Now, what's
So-
that date?
That's
Wait a second.
I'm leaving the 2nd.
Okay. So 2 weeks
So
from now.
Friday.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We're leaving Friday night. We're landing
Out
at
of
like
Boston.
out of Logan. We're landing in Heathrow at like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning.
And then the 5-hour drive.
5-hour drive to the house.
Just in time for
And
lunch.
5-hour
We'll-
drive.
We have lunch with Stuart.
Me and
We're
Stuart
back.
can rub elbows.
What's the other person's name? It was like,
His wife's name is Emma.
and it wasn't like another neighbor.
Yeah, Chris.
Chris, Stuart, and Emma.
Yeah.
They were like,
They're-
hey,
They're gonna be
Welcome
really
back.
they're gonna be really surprised to see us.
What are you doing here?
now did you get your key back from that guy?
Let me tell you.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
Because
Help me, son. I'm scared.
so Monday comes and I realize that it's been almost 3 weeks now that I've been waiting for the key. And I'm like, it shouldn't take this long.
No.
So I waited an extra day and then I emailed them. And I
Where's
said,
my fucking key?
where is my key? Right?
Oh, you wanted that back?
So they wrote me back the next day
Another
and
24
said-
hours.
and said, oh, sorry, I'll put it in the post today.
The post.
And I got so mad, I wrote back. I couldn't stop myself,
They're
right?
making you pay for the post?
No, they're paying for it.
Good.
They better.
So I got
Assholes.
so mad, I wrote them back and I said, you know what? I'm not surprised you can't even handle mailing something correctly. That mail is beyond your grasp. Well, we're really sorry. Sorry doesn't put the key in my hand, does it?
That's right.
No.
You need to express that
Overnight
shit.
that shit.
Yeah. Jeez.
FedEx, you whatever.
They have FedEx, and I don't know if they have UPS, but I've seen FedEx.
Usually mail from there takes about a week and a half at least.
So I'm like, I may not have it before I go,
You carry a pigeon.
which I wanted. I wanted to have it in my hand before I went, but I wrote the new property manager today because they're gonna have us electrically sign contracts.
Why don't you just have him send the key to that guy?
Because I don't trust them.
No.
Joe, they can't even handle mailing it.
To me.
Like, yeah, they can't handle. It's too much. And I let her know. I was like, I'm gonna have the key in my hand soon, and then you'll have it.
Right.
And she's like, okay. Just a mess.
Hope they're not all like our friends.
So I'll be there. I'll be there for like 12 hours.
Damn.
I said, this is the most
A
expensive
whopping
12 hours. The most expensive 12 hours I could spend.
That's why you're doing all this overtime.
Yeah,
That's
kind of.
That's a long work day. I
Yeah.
worked 12 hours one time. I was like, this sucks.
Mm.
Actually, more because I worked a full day of work and then I worked my other second job for 4.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I think I broke 10 once at this job.
Sean,
And-
what's your record?
And then I was like, oh, no, this is not for me.
I can just eat.
Wow, Sean.
I was waiting for Sean to go a
No.
full week.
9. Worked 9 hours one time. In 2 days. Like, what?
I worked 8 one time. Super.
Ow. Anyways,
Oh,
Snoopy.
yeah.
We're moving slow.
Yeah, I
Where's
did.
Woodstock?
He's flying somewhere.
He's flying south.
I did the I updated the laptops and everything
Did ya?
this afternoon. Yeah. So because I was like, oh, that way it wouldn't be glitchy,
Glitchy?
but it's still glitchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, to us, but them, like, it's like probably seamless.
Seamless. I seriously doubt it. I
Anyway,
doubt it.
I can see the grass through your DX logo.
Oh. Yeah.
Suck it.
Well, it's Easter. It's
Funny thing is, that's normal.
Dancing with
That
the
part of
bunnies.
his shirt is green.
Yeah.
Dancing with the bunnies, a little Easter egg here. Huh? I don't know. Anyway,
Say,
Well,
Sean,
now,
move.
what was his alter ego?
Joe Cool.
Joe Cool.
Why wasn't that on the goddamn trivia?
He'd fly in his freaking doghouse with like wings and shit.
Oh, the doghouse was when he was the
Red
the
Baron.
World War I flying ace, flying his Sopwith camel.
That could have been on the trivia too.
I
Could have been
know.
on the trivia.
Okay.
Jesus.
I'll make it easier next time.
You know, this is the
Yes.
today is the 250th anniversary of the Paul Revere's ride,
Really?
and tomorrow is the 250th anniversary at the Battle Lexington Concord.
Really?
That wasn't on your test, but I still know it.
All right. Next year is the 250th anniversary of America.
Yes. Yes.
It's got a name for it. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Semi-quincentennial?
Sure. That's a big word.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm gonna look it up.
Mountain Dew. Hold your applause. Mountain Dew. Occasionally they'll do new, like limited time flavors. So limited time flavor that they have coming up, and it's supposed to be on sale starting this weekend.
Yes.
One of the flavors.
So tomorrow.
Yeah, and they're like the Baja. They're like Baja Cabo or something.
All right.
So they have one called Mountain Dew Baja Cabo Citrus. Now somebody got an advanced copy, we'll say, an advanced copy of it.
Okay. An
And
advanced can.
yeah, and because they work for Pepsi or somebody they know worked for Pepsi, some bullshit.
All right.
So they were on the they were on
Here's your copy.
they were on the Mountain Dew Reddit.
Got
Right,
it.
so they were like, I got a copy of the Baja Citrus, It's orange. The cap is like blue. If anybody who really loves Mountain Dew goes out looking for it.
Nice.
So it'll be limited for the summer. Now, here's the interesting thing.
Yes.
Cabo Citrus has a lime orange flavor. But from what I've been hearing, a lot of people are saying that it tastes like Ecto Cooler. And I was like,
What?
really?
I gotta try it now.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to try it anyway. But that makes me want to try it more.
Ecto Cooler.
Any idea what color it is?
Yeah, it's orange.
Oh.
So you have to be very
Like our
careful.
car.
You have to be very careful that you're not getting the live wire.
Right.
Because the live wire is
Read the
orange.
fine print.
Yeah, the cap for the Cabo Citrus is supposed to be blue. The good thing about them is they color code everything. So.
Do they?
Yeah.
Sounds like they have the cooler I make at home.
Yeah.
Before I add the food coloring, it's orange.
Yeah. I'm eager to try it.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out what color coordination will get me a green like that.
If you find one, get like 3 of them. We'll try it on air.
Yeah.
We'll give it a shot.
All right.
When's it supposed to be out?
This weekend.
Today.
So I'm supposed to go to Walmart after this
Probably like Monday. I think it's gonna hit the. It's supposed to legally hit the shelf.
legally.
Well, some people have like seen it because they're doing one for Little Caesars,
Pizza.
and it's called like Mango Heat or something. It's like a spicy mango.
Ugh.
Yeah, and it wasn't supposed to be on sale until the end of April, and people are like getting it now, and they're like, "Well, I walked into Little Caesars and they just let me buy it," and it's like, "Oh, okay." Because they're not supposed
There's
to.
an expiration date on them. We don't want to go them bad. We got to sell them.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not supposed to be on sale until I think Monday.
Okay.
But
I'll take a peek later, though, too.
you might see it. You might not. I don't know.
If I see it later, I'll take a picture and show you.
All right.
Found it!
Fair enough.
So,
Okay.
Almost
the
every day.
correct term for the 250th anniversary of America,
Going back to what I was saying.
semi-quincentennial,
Okay. You
which
were
is
close.
next July 4th.
Yeah.
Semi-quincentennial.
I might leave the country.
Why, Tara? We
Yeah.
need you.
I am super. I gotta tell you, I'm super nervous about it because I said I mean we're coming back into Boston, so there's that. I said, but man, I just have the Jay's like we're gonna get snatched. I was like, why do you think that? Oh, just because that's
You're
the
gonna
way,
get taken.
that's the way of the world today. It's like we're just gonna get snatched. I said,
They're
well,
looking for it. Let's get them.
I said, well, maybe some senator will go over there and try to get me. You're like, oh, it's just a podcast host. We need to bring her back. Nobody knows how to work the camera.
Nope.
She's a registered voter. We gotta get her.
Yeah, that'll probably be the thing that gets me sent away. She's a woman and she votes? Prison. Jesus. Oh.
Yes.
Let me see. Wait. Okay, I got it.
Got it. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
So they announced this Fantastic Four thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Comes out in July.
It does come out in July.
Yeah.
And they did the first trailer, which
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that looks all right, I guess. I mean, I like the vibe of it. It gives me like a real, what is
Set
that?
like back in like 1960s and shit.
Yeah, it has a very retro vibe to it, which I dig. It reminds me a lot of Fallout. I don't know if you saw Fallout. No.
I have not.
It takes place in the future, but it seems like the past.
Oh, so Star Wars.
Yeah, I guess. So they released a new trailer
Yep, I saw it.
yesterday. Now, there's the guy. I started yelling because the guy who's on the stage and he's introducing them.
Yeah.
That's a British actor.
Oh, you know him?
Yeah, I do.
What's his name?
His
You
name
know
is
it's our British men.
his name is Mark Gatiss,
Okay. Hi, Mark.
and he would not even watch this show. But he's quite famous over there, and I was like, Mark Gatiss is gonna be in a Marvel. I was like so happy for him.
Yes.
I was like, oh, good job, Mark. Like,
And
I
she's
was-
pregnant. She's,
Huh?
she's having a baby. Sue
Oh.
Storm.
Yeah. I mean it looks
looks good, yeah.
It looks good. I was kind of like I was no,
And the
that's all right.
female Silver Surfer. And I was
But
like,
now I really want to see it because Mark Gatiss is in it. Even if he's
he's been in it for like 2 seconds.
I don't care. He was doing that shitty American accent. I'm like, oh, come on.
Whatever pays the bills. We
Yeah.
want you to sound more American. All right.
Be like Hugh Laurie.
He should have talked to Hugh Laurie.
Yeah.
Because it was okay.
Yeah.
His accent.
All right.
But I mean, maybe it's because I already knew he was British, and I'm like, oh, that's not his. What are you doing to me?
That's not his native tongue.
That's not how you talk. That's wrong. But yeah, and I
Look like Gordon Ramsay.
I kind of want to see it now.
Looks good.
It does.
A lot of stuff coming out in July. We got the Fantastic Four. We got the new Superman.
I don't know about the Superman thing.
I'll check it out. I'm a fan.
I'm so out of touch with the DC stuff.
Yeah.
But
The solo ones do good. When they group together, they don't do good. like the Justice League movie, they released the second one. It was like 5 hours long,
yeah.
or like 4 or 5 hours long, like the director's cut,
Mm-hmm.
and it still wasn't that good.
Wow. I like your theory. We need to divide.
That's right, divide and conquer. The Flash movie was good. I liked it. One with Michael Keaton as Batman. The Flash movie.
Oh.
When he was
yeah,
back
okay.
in time and like
Okay.
fucks it up. Like, yeah, that was pretty good.
Okay.
A lot of people didn't like it, like because they had Supergirl, Batman, and Flash, like teaming up.
Well, I don't.
It's weird.
I haven't really like watched any of that stuff, aside from like Suicide Squad. Yeah. But I mean,
but that's coming back soon.
but I was gonna say the Peacemaker's coming back in like August.
Yeah.
Maybe you.
Because
It's all right now.
he's retiring this weekend. John Cena.
Oh yeah.
Supposedly. So
I guess.
I don't think he's gonna win the title, but we'll see. They'll probably just give it to him one last time and then take away from him again.
Monday night.
17-time champion instead of 16. We'll see. I might watch it because I have a Peacock, so I might watch it. I don't know if it's like an extra charge.
I'm still trying to figure that out. Like, do they charge you extra for it if you watch it, or is it Peacock or Paramount?
Peacock.
Oh, are you sure?
I don't know
So the
how
commercial
they-
says they're streaming on
I don't know how
Peacock.
they make money off that.
Huh. I don't know.
That works better for us.
I guess.
People probably like live streaming on TikTok, like, which is illegal.
It sure would be, Joe. It sure would be.
So
You know what? Speaking of TikTok,
yeah,
I
hi TikTok.
sure.
We're on the TikTok.
We are on the TikTok, and I have like a page where I just do random video games.
Yep.
I try to do like older games.
It's been a while since you posted though.
Yeah, and I can't. I'm very busy. I can't.
All this overtime is
I
just taking our
posted-
time.
Of like a few. I don't remember if it was last week. I think I posted the old school Oregon Trail,
Oh, did you?
and like it got like what 900 likes or something. Like people lost their mind about it. They were like, "This is the one I remember," and I'm like,
Dysentery.
You picked the right one.
I didn't even die of dysentery. My people like starved to death or something.
You have died of starvation.
I was like, well, I don't want to feed you.
You died of dehydration,
I hope Bob fed you because I ate your dinner.
hypothermia.
Yeah. And so I was like, I needed to
Now,
do
what
one.
platform was that game on?
Oregon Trail, it was PC.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
like Atari or something.
No, it was a PC game.
It was a floppy disk.
Yes.
Arrow up, arrow
It was
down,
on
enter,
the-
spacebar,
the
spacebar,
big-
spacebar.
What do you call those? The big 3.5. Was they 3.5 or they no
Floppy?
12 inch? The big floppies, 6
Oh.
inch. I don't know how big they were.
I don't know.
Like the old ones.
Old school floppy.
Yeah, we'd be like,
say that.
wow, that's a big one. Nah. So
That's what she said.
Sorry.
So this week I posted there was a video game in 90, I think it came out in like 91.
All right.
It was called Parappa the Rapper.
I remember that game.
I had
Kick,
never
punch. It's all in the
I had
moon.
never played it before. I'd
He's-
never even seen it before.
He's an onion.
Yes.
And he's dancing like kick,
So
kick, 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 punch, 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 punch.
I downloaded it and I was playing it and I'm like, this is the stupidest game. But I remember people being like, that's so cool. It was so cool. And I'm
You
like,
can rap.
this is the cringiest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, now
It was
30 years
awful.
later, it's cringe.
It was awful. And I had to cut. There was like a lot of music and stuff in the beginning. And I'm like, oh, TikTok gets real upset about that. So I had to cut like the
Really?
whole beginning.
Every TikTok video I watch has music in it.
I know, but sometimes I post stuff and it gets flagged. Like I have to be careful sometimes when I do stuff, even for the podcast. Like if I have, like I post a clip and it has music in it, like in the background, it mutes the whole video, and
I
I'm
think
like,
it's so
what the
stupid
hell?
how they do that now.
It didn't used to be a problem, and now it's a problem.
That's a legal issue.
I don't know.
Oh,
A
wow.
while back, we used to be able to play like up to 30, 40 seconds. No problems.
Yeah,
Now it's like, 3 seconds.
Now
away.
it's,
Like,
now it's milliseconds.
yeah. I try to make it real quick if it's anything.
First note. No!
Now, did you beat the game? Or do you like
Oh no
level 2 or whatever?
This was one of the games. Sometimes I only play. I play long enough to get the footage to post.
Okay.
And this game, I was like,
Good way.
as soon as I have enough footage, I'm quitting this game. This was stupid. It was stupid.
Yeah.
I was like, what is
remember
wrong
that.
with this?
You just turn the volume down?
Do I turn the volume down?
Yeah.
No, I muscle through it.
I was gonna say just turn the volume down. That'll probably help.
No, well, I mean, and you need to hear the cues because he goes, "Oh, kick, punch, da 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 da," and I'm like, "Stupid onion head,
Turn. Kick, punch, turn. I remember that.
block," and I'm like, "How's this gonna help me? Do I, are these skills gonna be transferable later on?" Jeez,
And he has to rap to save his girlfriend.
is that what
I think so. Like his girlfriend gets kidnapped, and he has to like learn how to. I don't know. It's weird weird storyline.
It's amazing how much he remembers.
I know. Well, I mean,
I played it. It was all right.
in the beginning,
I don't know the whole thing.
they
I'll show you the clip later.
they get like they go to see some movie and the movie's about a superhero and he's like, "Wow, I wish I was a superhero." You're not though. And then then they go to like a diner or something for food,
Yeah.
and they get harassed by these bullies. And then this guy named Joe the Chin or something comes out of nowhere and they're like, "It's Joe!" And they're all excited. And he's just like, "Hey, kids." And I don't even remember if he beats the bullies. Like, but then he's
He's got like bell bottoms and like a beanie cap. He's dancing. Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, I'm going to have to learn how to be a superhero like Joe and all this stuff." And I'm like, "Do ya? Why don't you just let Joe handle it?"
Yeah. Let me handle it.
See, he doesn't seem to need your help. If anything, I think you'd hinder progress. This is stupid. I couldn't wait. And I had I think I had like a good rating. Because like they rate
You're
you
pretty good.
They rate you on like how you if you push the button to correspond with the move and stuff, and then they're like, "You're excellent." No, you're just good.
Yeah. Like Guitar Hero, you gotta get the right sequence.
Anyway, I played it. I played it for Jay. I'm like, "You got to see this stupid ass game," and he goes, "Oh, it's Parappa the Rapper," and I was like, "You know this shitty game?" He goes, "Yeah. I do." He goes,
all the kids played it.
I guess they did.
There was a cult following. Whoops.
I mean, I had people commenting like, "Oh, I remember this," and I'm like, I don't. I guess it wasn't.
I'm just picturing this.
I guess I wasn't the demographic for the movie for the thing. I guess.
No, wrong demographic.
Yeah, he's a little dog. He's got like the little ears that hang under the hat. And he's a little beanie, and he's like, "I'm gonna be a superhero." Except
the next rap star.
Except you're not.
The next Snoop Dogg.
I was like, this guy has a head of an onion. What the hell? I'm in the onion dojo, and he's just like. Anyway.
So.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Don't hurt yourself.
Katy Perry and Gayle King. You know them.
I was just talking about that the other day.
They went into space.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Briefly. For like 10 minutes.
I wish they stayed there.
They went up, achieved like orbit, and then came back down.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of that?
Meanwhile, other astronauts get stuck up there for a long time.
With Jeff Bezos.
Did you see Jeff free them? Jesus. That door was unlocked from the inside so that he could use a crowbar thing and open it up for them. So that it was a whole publicity thing. It's ridiculous.
We went into space.
My thing with that, right? Is
Right.
it's also stupid. They land, they come out of the capsule thing. I don't know what the hell you call it.
Yeah.
She walks downstairs. She gets to the ground. She kneels on the ground and kisses the ground. And I was sitting there going
10 minutes.
And I was sitting there laughing. Like, I couldn't stop laughing. And it became like a meme, right? Like, everybody's like, "Look at this stupid bitch." And I sat there thinking, you know what? She was married to Russell Brand, and the ground's not the worst, most disgusting thing she's ever kissed.
Oh. Damn.
I was like, that's not even her most embarrassing moment.
Russell Brand.
Oh, he's a boy, oh boy,
Boy, oh boy.
boy, oh boy.
Would you go into space for 10 minutes?
Are they paying me?
I don't know.
Am I getting paid?
Probably not.
Then no.
Just the experience.
Then no.
Say, I was in space.
You know what?
The final frontier.
I don't think there's anything I'm gonna learn up there.
That's right. For 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes.
The people look like ants. We haven't even taken off yet.
So the Earth is
Cold
round.
there.
Put your glasses back on.
To prove the Earth is round, we got to go up to look down.
No, I don't think I need to. I can just buy a globe. Look at it spin.
Where does the water go if it's flat? Doesn't go. It's round.
Falls off into space.
Saturday Night Live
Oh.
was
man.
actually
Live.
a good episode.
Oh.
Host John Hamm
Ham.
from the Mad Men.
Among
and,
things.
musician Lizzo.
I do not know her,
She's a female.
but I have heard her name.
She's a.
Is
I don't know,
she,
like she's a. I don't mean R&B, but she's
is she like Parappa?
Yes.
Kick, punch.
It's a good episode. I liked it.
Okay.
It wasn't horrible. I mean, John Hamm.
Him.
I guess he's won like awards for his.
He's not an EGOT, though.
He's not an EGOT.
He's
no.
not an EGOT, though.
He's not. He's an ego.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Like I don't like when like the guest and the music guest are the same person. I don't like that
Oh,
because like, some musicians aren't funny.
no.
You know,
No.
like Justin Timberlake, he's funny.
Is he, though?
Yeah, he did the thing like
Oh, okay, yeah.
he's been on SNL a bunch of times. He's pretty funny.
I don't
But, I mean-
mind when the musical guest is, like, in a sketch or two.
Right. That's okay, but they
Like,
shouldn't host.
there was one in the, Jesus, when was that? It was in the 80s, I think,
Yeah.
where they had the Rolling Stones on.
Oh.
And they had...
Oh, the mirror.
And Mick Jagger went on Weekend Update
Ah.
and did an impression of Keith Richards.
Oh, really?
And it was fucking hilarious.
Oh, was it? I never saw it. I'll check that out.
You should, because it's funny. And I don't remember what he was talking about on Weekend Update, but he just sitting there chain smoking and he's like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah."
He's my best friend.
I don't know about that.
Let's see
Yeah,
what else.
so I mean, occasionally they can be funny.
Good. This week, FedEx delivered a box to my work,
Mm-hmm.
and there was nothing in it except bubble wrap.
They sent you bubble wrap.
That was
That's
it.
sweet.
I'm like, what the hell is this?
April Fool's was a few weeks ago.
I was like,
Did you sit and pop all the bubbles on your lunch break?
no, like, what is the point of this? It's a good sized box too. I'm like, oh, what's in this? I'm shaking it up. It's very light. I'm like, must be something small. I went through all the bubble wrap to see if something wrapped in the bubble wrap. Nothing. I'm like, someone made a mistake.
Wow. Oh, they just wanted to send you bubble wrap.
I guess you can use this for your next package. Save it.
Yeah. No, when you ship something out, you'd be like, we already have the stuff
All right.
supplied already. I mean, who was it from?
I don't know.
You didn't have a return address?
No, I just like
Oh,
it's weird.
okay.
Makes a good story, I guess.
I
Empty
guess.
box. How much did this package
be-
cost to deliver?
I'd be pissed if I was waiting on a package and it came and there's nothing in it but bubble wrap. Like, we need to have a conversation.
Where's the key?
Something happened.
I thought it was, so it was like something small. I'm like, it was empty.
He's looking all over the ground. It must have fallen out.
Mustard.
There's no way they didn't put anything in here.
Mustard.
There is. Hang on.
All right.
Okay. Did we have a winner?
We did not.
We didn't have a winner. What?
Nobody guessed the movie Stripes. So nobody got a gift card.
You lose! Good day, sir!
Right. So this week's quote's worth 3 gift cards.
Wow.
To win, comment the name of the movie on the YouTube. First and correct, you win. Pretty easy. Sean's giving away a gift card also. To enter his contest, put your name and hashtag Sean on the YouTube video, and you will be entered to win that.
That.
You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You go first.
I'll go first. Are you ready?
Yes.
Sorry.
No.
All right. This one time at band camp. Comment below.
Oh, if you can't get
All
this
right.
one. When did you start that?
A few minutes ago.
Congratulations,
Chris.
Chris. Chris who?
Christopher.
Anybody named Chris? No, just kidding.
Christopher.
Christopher.
Okay.
Congratulations, Christopher. You win a gift card from Sean.
Hey.
Yay. And if you get the movie quote, you'll get 4
Yeah,
gift cards from us.
Oh.
Not just Sean.
You totally screwed me up reversing the order. I'm over here just like pushing buttons. I don't know what to do anymore.
Being friendly.
you.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
We will see you next time. Before I send it down the table, here's your fun fact of the week. Many parts of Germany ban dancing on Good Friday. The strictest bans start at 4 a.m. on Thursday and run through Saturday.
What, like Footloose?
No dancing if you're German. No German dancing today.
Have a great weekend. Happy Easter.
Have a good everything. Peace. Pop up.